competition for the Challenger HL Supreme. Gentlemen, we are witnessing history to making here at No Retreat. That's right, HL Supreme, the Challenger, taking on the, as Hank put it, the surrogate champion, GME, who has already wrestled tonight. All the pressure on this youngster's back, especially going after someone who's a 20-plus year veteran.
This is garbage. I'm going to say straight up, this is garbage. This is not how wrestling... Listen, first of all, you don't strip someone for being injured. GME said Patrick Hayes is injured. He would be here if he could be here. He's not here, so that means he can't be here.
It's a combination of injury and ridiculous demands for a guy that, like I said 5 minutes ago, stole the championship last month.
You saw that. I was in that ring when it happened. I mean, I saw the contract signing go wrong, and that's what he used that advantage after Ron Hunt was incapacitated. I
had to deal with my own stuff, but I did watch it on the IndyWrestling.us network and YouTube Premium. I did both. I have both. I'm rich like that. And I will say this. There was no screw job. It is how the contract was. Credit to Patrick Hayes for gaming the system.
Well, I'll tell you what, bucking the system, when you talk about that, Tony, GME is playing it very smart here, you know. I mean, he's still recovering from those 5 chair shots he took from Eli.
And I would argue, even though this is an absolute farce of a situation, that GME, as the surrogate, would also have champion's advantage. But I don't know what Derek is pulling this out of his butthole. Full butthole.
Okay, well, enough butthole talk. Let's get to the matchup right now. As HL Supreme taking on GME for the, I don't want to say vacant, because GME is actually the champion, which I never thought we'd hear yet. I mean, he is the future. I will not take that away from GME. But yeah, I mean, all the pressure on his shoulders as he goes out the ring again, playing some mind games, but we all know if anybody can play mind games, it's HL Supreme.
You know, HL Supreme's got his own set of things going on with the other, with Super Hentai. Now this, I hope Supreme wins the title. I know we're not supposed to be like that. I want Supreme to beat GME, win the title.
Well, GME with that shot from the back, and here we go. Business is picking up here as, oh, wait a minute, reversal. Up and over. And just to both of these men, just the agility and that drop kick from HL Supreme. And right now, GME in a little bit of trouble. And oh my goodness, this is a fight, folks. HL Supreme has been going under so much scrutiny, especially at the hands of Preston Everest.
Super Hentai.
Super Hentai.
Oh my God, Super Hentai. That is Super Hentai in that ring, not Preston Everest. I will say it.
You know, you are the worst at being unopinionated.
It's a travesty.
And you know,
how many years? Look,
you know what is a travesty? You know what's a travesty is Patrick Hayes having to have his surrogate, his ace, defend the title as HL Supreme is trying to rip GME's nose off.
Well, GME just returned the favor by ripping his eyes out.
Good. Sorry, another hip toss. I have no hatred against HL Supreme. He's one of the greatest of all time, the GOATs himself. But he is being used and abused by Feelbad, shocker, to get his way because he doesn't like Patrick Hayes. And I don't want to speculate, but why is Feelbad so up in arms about this crap?
I mean, you think about it, Patrick Hayes won that title. I mean, he stole it.
No, he didn't steal it.
And then he made a bunch of demands. A
One
pay raise.
Okay, how is it stealing when 1, 2, 3 occurs?
During a contract signing?
I think that was the third clubbing blow to HL Supreme's back. This is not how. I don't care how it's done. It was done. The contract was signed. Legally, it's binding.
You keep clapping like that. I don't know if I'm at an RWA event or a Styx concert. As right now,
I will make you fear for your life.
He has too much time on his hands as he has to take on HL Supreme right here. Again, for that RWA Heavyweight Championship as he stands on his back. Choking the life out of HL Supreme on that bottom rope. There's no give on that bottom rope at all. You should know that.
Now, if GME, I do, but I've never felt it, but yeah. So, if GME does win, does he get officially recognized until he hands the belt over? There are so many possibilities here, and it's all garbage because this shouldn't be the situation.
And now he's going to go ahead and showboat. I mean, for a man who wrestled a match And look, you can see right there, he's holding his side from those chair shots earlier.
Grab the ribs. There could be something going on with those ribs.
Well, he's holding the things. Remember, he was able to avoid the chair shots, gave them to Eli himself. Look at the power.
After 5 chair shots, too. I will not take.
Well, no, he gave 1,
2, only a 2 count.
Of course, Eli, we do have to let everyone know that Eli is at a local medical facility dealing with the 5 chair shots that he received after GME reversed the curse, so to speak, like the Chicago Cubs. Now, look at that claw right there, Jason. It is pinching deep right there.
Yeah, and if he gets in there the right amount, like, the joke is the Vulcan death grip, but you get in there deep enough, it's going to do some real damage.
Oh, if you get under the bone and under the muscle, but HL Supreme is throwing those right hand hocks right there, the hog leg throwing the hog. Oh, but that was a Stan Hansen lariat.
Big clothesline, right through the chest of HL Supreme.
Might have caught his chin too. Look at the head. He might have bounced his head off the mat. Cover now. 1, 2, just a 2 count by Jimbo. And there is GME still on top. And I gotta say, for the Ace to have to defend the legacy of Patrick Hayes from the tyrannous Dr. Feelbad, he's doing a great job.
They've only been together for a couple months. And you got to think that the amount of trust Hayes has for this to happen, I don't like what's going on.
Well, he might not be trusting.
But it's impressive.
He might not be trusting it watching on IndyWrestling.us right now, as HL Supreme with a follow-up clothesline right there to try to get some separation from GME. And GME, we are now at a count of 4. 5 now, and we got to get someone up. What happens in a double countout? That's the thing, but both men are up at 7 now.
Well, if it was a double countout, then GME would retain.
I mean, Feelbad's throwing rules out the window as HL Supreme throwing that clothesline, a 2nd one right now. 3rd one, and HL Supreme's trying to run the house of fire.
Has him up, body slam on the
Welcome back.
1, 2, and no.
Doc had to pee. I'll let everyone know. It's hot. I get it.
46, I have an old bladder. Leave me alone. As HL Supreme now lining up GME here. Again, folks, this is for the RWA Heavyweight Championship that was actually just stripped from Hayes. HL Supreme on that one. 1, 2, that flying double chest chop. Can't go wrong with that, but it's not enough to defeat the Italian strongman.
Yeah, while you were in the bathroom, GME was throwing some great strikes, but HL Supreme stormed back. I'm just filling you in, man. I don't know what you saw.
No, I appreciate it.
Oh, look at...
Oh, it breaks the eyes. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
You're talking about digging into the...
Well, cover now.
1, 2, only a 2 count. You talked about digging into the pages of Patrick Hayes' book, Jason. Patrick Hayes has taught this man very well. He has taught him very well.
In a short amount of time as well.
Crowd getting behind him, stating that GME cannot be. I mean, GME, taking his first loss earlier, I wouldn't want to go 0-2, especially what's on the line here tonight. And whip.
Has there been anyone in RWA to lose 2 title matches in one night?
Well, Tony?
Shut up.
I don't think so. Always with that power slam. It's just pretty cool.
Oh, he got him!
Took him to the slaughter on that one. Oh, it's only one way but up. You know what's about to happen here. HL Supreme going to the top rope. And I don't care who owns this move. I'm going to call it this. Can he do it? Can he get up there? He's about to deliver. The ace is high. Nobody gets out of this one.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What the hell?
whoa.
What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! I know what you're thinking. You're going for aces high, but you see, the thing is, that's Super Hentai's move. HL Supreme can't do Super Hentai's move. So you, HL Supreme, you be you that wasn't you before that I am now. So you just be you and I'll be me and you be you and I'll be Super Hentai. So I want you down right now. I want you down right now. I want him down.
This can't happen.
I want him down. You're getting down. You get down right now.
Oh!
taking out, well, Super Hentai. Thought I'd never say that in the same sentence. But, really? Are you kidding me right now? Why would he do that? I mean, he has the RWA Heavyweight Championship is on the line. I mean, he could be the champion.
He broke my back.
What? The referee needs to be in the title match. Low blow. GME with the low blow.
Ref, don't do your job. Don't do your job.
No. Oh no!
Kicked out.
Supreme kicked out. GME can't believe it. This whole building can't believe it. Wait, rolls him up! Damn it! Hentai had the ref distracted.
That was at least a 7 count.
What do you think about that one, Tony? I mean, Super Hentai is just making... Oh, come on! No. GME is escaping with this victory.
In time, 11 minutes and 3 seconds. Your winner, successfully defending the title for Patrick Hayes, Gianni Michael Emricko.
Friends, I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes,
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
that's right.